Hey, this is Matthew, and today I'm talking about the thing I've been seeing all around the media that's really frustrating me, which is this term stay positive. And it gets me on lots of different fronts, and so I want to talk about that and then what you might consider choosing to think or do instead of stay positive. If you're new here, my name's Matthew, and my goal is to spark you to think differently so you can create new possibilities for yourself in your life. So this term stay positive, why do I have such a big gripe about it? Well, I think there's a bunch of reasons. The first one is that it's not actionable. Stay positive. I can't do anything with that. All I can do is, if I'm positive, I can stay positive, but if I'm not positive, it's not helpful. If I've just lost my job and I'm not positive right now, it's not helpful. If I am struggling and just having a really bad day because I didn't get enough sleep or whatever, it's not helpful. So there's very few situations where it's actually good advice. If you're really positive and you've just had an amazing day, maybe stay positive will work for you, but it certainly doesn't work for me. And it certainly triggers me sometimes to go, look, I don't want to be positive right now. Things are going really tough maybe, or they're just not great. And so staying positive doesn't inspire me to want to change. It just makes me go, well, I'm not. And it makes me feel like I'm not okay as I am right now, which I am okay as I am right now. And I think the people giving this advice are really well-meaning. They mean the best. They're doing the best they can, and they think this advice is helpful to people. I just don't think it is. And I was reflecting on back when I was at LifeLine answering LifeLine calls. If I'd just said to someone on the phone, hey, you know, it sounds like you're going through a really tough spot right now, but it's important you just stay positive. It just wouldn't go down very well. People aren't going to suddenly change because they get this advice, stay positive. They're going to be able to move forward in their situation because they can see a way from going from a really challenging situation to another set of circumstances, or they're able to cultivate enough acceptance so they can be just accepting of the situation as it is right now. Instead of stay positive, what are some alternatives? Well, the thing I like a lot is this focus on what can I practically do? Let's say I'm not positive right now and I'm struggling. What can I practically do that's going to help me right now or in this period of time that I can tangibly take action and do? And that may be going for a run, spending some time in nature, meditating, having a nap, walking around the garden, doing some gardening, doing the washing, cleaning my room, rearranging my office as I did this week. It was really good. And there's just practical things that I can do and you can do that will help you shift your mood. And that advice isn't stay positive, it's take action and the positivity will come later. The other thing is to be aware that there's a lot of things that I can't change. I can't change that all this COVID-19 stuff's happening at the moment. I can't change that the world is in a certain sense of lockdown. And so that stuff, it's not helpful just to go, oh, stay positive about that. What is more helpful there is to just accept the things I cannot change and cannot influence in any way. Because the more I fight reality, the more anxiety and frustration and pressure I'm putting myself under. And that's not actually serving me very well. If I was to replace the stay positive advice with something else, what would it be? And I've been thinking about this a bit, and I think the advice or the little phrase I would use would be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. This is not a time to beat yourself up about not being positive. It's not a time to beat yourself up about the really challenging situations that many people find themselves in. This is a time to be kind to myself. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself acceptance. Give yourself a break. Give yourself the permission to be who you are right now. Maybe that's being positive. Maybe it's struggling. Maybe it is being really resistant to whatever's going on. Whatever it is, this is an opportunity to be kind to yourself and accept yourself just as you are right now. If you find this sort of thing helpful and interesting, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and my email newsletter. Links are below or in my bio if this is on Instagram. And until next time, the journey continues.